Just give us a recap on your writing.
I have been busy, just doing a whole bunch of different things. But as far as my writing is concerned, I am proud to say that I'm all over the place, which I guess is what creativity is. I am adding in my recipes, my quotes, my songs, and things like that. And I'm feeling like I know exactly where those belong. But as I was saying when we were beginning today, I am still a writer by moment, is what I'll kind of call it. By the way, I filled an entire journal since our first meeting, so I'm off to the next one. But what I find is that I'm writing anytime. So I'm writing on the back of Post-it notes, I'm writing, So what I'm finding myself doing is losing track, not momentum, when it comes down to making sure that my actual manuscript is what it's supposed to be. So where I feel like I need to be a bit more disciplined and do my work is getting my parts and pieces always to the manuscript. Once I've sort of gone through that, and that's where I am right now. So I'm moving right along. I think I'm at about 85 or 90 pages. So I'm pleased, but I got a lot of work to do. We beat up on Miss Millie, but I went back and I read a few pieces, and some make me go, oh yeah, you nailed it, or did I? And then others make me wonder, where am I going with the story? But I've got a couple things going on that I think are going to be really great.
Okay, are you finding special time that you can actually designate to that work?
Yes, I am not, in the last I'd say last 3 or 4 weeks, I haven't been as disciplined as I had been. And the time that I set aside, I'm not always motivated to. The best time for me is turning out to be 10 o'clock at night, 11 o'clock when the house falls silent and everything else is sitting still. But you got to get up and go to work tomorrow, so you got to get some sleep too. So sometimes I push through it, and if 2 o'clock in the morning I'm going to bed complete, I'm good. But most nights I will make notes instead and then try to save that energy for some other time. And I have to admit that, that's not what I would prefer. I prefer to write when I'm on, even if that meant the days ran into each other. But that's not really.
When you finish school this term, before we go, are you going to have some time to really?
Well, I have no choice. I mean, I'm going to discipline myself, period, to get it done, and to include, no TV for me either, if necessary. But I'm a 12-month employee, so technically school won't end for me, so I'm going to be working all the time.
Oh, okay.
But if a leave break means I'm going on commercial to write, that's what I'm going to do.
Okay.
That's what I'm going to do.
Good job. Good job.